Hi, my name is Harry Kestler. I am a professor of microbiology. I also run a research group here at the Lorain County Community College. I'm here to tell you a little bit about Ebola. Let me start like I start most things, and I'll start with a joke. Here's my joke. You ready for it? Do you want to hear a joke about Ebola? You probably won't get it. That's the joke. You probably won't get it. But let's talk about it anyways, because there's an awful lot of people worried about it, an awful lot of people thinking about Ebola right now. I'll tell you how you can make yourself safer in a couple of seconds here. First of all, how do you get Ebola? You need to be right next to somebody who is very, very sick. You need to be standing next to somebody who is very sick. You'll all remember Amber Vincennes, who was the nurse from Akron, who flew an airplane back to Texas. About 3 weeks ago last Monday. I know exactly when it was. Monday, the 15th of October was when she flew back. If you were sitting right next to her, on either side of her, you may have been exposed. Everybody else on that airplane, you were all in pretty good shape. You don't have to worry about Ebola. Ebola is not airborne. Trust me, if Ebola was airborne, we would know it, because Ebola doesn't get spread like flu. If it did, everyone in Akron would have Ebola right now. So Ebola is spread mostly when people or exclusively when people are very sick, towards the end of their experience, in their life experience, or their life expectancy. Towards the end, they get really sick, and then they shed lots of viruses through all kinds of ways, including, believe it or not, sweat, which is really an unusual place to be shedding virus. For most of us, in fact, I have a student in my class who was on the airplane after Amber Vincennes, and she was on a watch list. She has stopped monitoring as of the 4th of November. She stopped monitoring, and I stopped monitoring her. I'll tell you, I was not afraid to be anywhere near her. In fact, every day before class, I touched her forehead to see if she had a fever, to make everyone feel at ease. We don't have to worry about it spreading from person to person. We don't have to worry about a doorknob, an aerosol, or anything like that. If there were an event where someone became very sick and ill, we have a response here at the college ready. We have the appropriate measures. We have, I'm in a group that has met with security and with human resources, and we have determined, and physical plant, and we have determined ways to protect our staff and our other students, and we are prepared for it. But like the joke said, I don't think you're going to get it. What can we do to protect ourselves against Ebola? I think that that's an important thing. What can we do? Well, first of all, know a little bit about it. Know this. Know that Ebola currently is in only 3 places, mostly in Liberia and a few other countries in Western Africa, and that's it. The majority of Africa, roughly 90% of Africa, does not have Ebola. Now, I want to point out, I know we have a lot of students here from all over the world, including Africa, and none of the students that I know of from this college, and I think that that are coming from other countries, have any exposure to the virus. So what can we do? Well, one of the things that we can do to protect ourselves, protect everybody, is get a flu vaccine. What does that have to do with Ebola? Well, here's the deal. I'm anticipating a lot of people going to the emergency room because they think they have Ebola when they really don't. This is going to produce a tremendous burden on the good folks in the emergency department. The emergent care folks, the ambulance folks, all of those people are good people, and we would like to make their job a little bit simpler this year. So if you don't get a flu vaccine and you're thinking about it, this is the year to do it. Second thing is you can do is wash your hands. Washing your hands is very good. Washing your hands is one of the best disease preventions around. I have spent most of my life working on disease preventions. That's been most of my adult life, working on disease preventions. And I have collected a few complicated ones, but nothing beats washing your hands. Washing your hands can keep off flu, can keep off all kinds of things so that you'll be healthy. The final piece of information that you can use to protect yourself and others is that when you don't feel good, when you have a fever, well, why don't you stay home? Stay home and wait and come back to work when you feel a little bit better. And we'll try to make your life back into the job a lot easier when you get back. We'll all pitch in. If we all pitch in and help out, we can make it a very safe and healthy winter year this year at Lorain County Community College. Thank you for giving me a couple seconds to talk to you about Ebola. And remember the joke. You probably won't get it.